First thing we're going to look at is the proposal, and the first thing that you have to do in pre-production. The main idea is say what you're doing, who you're writing it for. You need to say exactly what you're going to do and why you're going to do it. For example, will it benefit the target audience, or say who the target audience is. For example, is it teenagers or adults? You need to mention about how you're going to do this and what equipment you need and how much money you have to spend.
The treatment. This will be the next part added on to the proposal. This will be similar to the what in the proposal. This will outlay the story of your video. The first scene tends to be about the introduction of the protagonist and sometimes includes a backstory. The second has a main event which turns towards the antagonist's favour and we learn who the antagonist is. The third is the part where the antagonist actually has a backstory to themselves and it shows who they are. The last scene is where everything comes together and concludes, where the protagonist tends to win, or there is a cliffhanger which causes a sequel to be created.
When creating a script, Adobe Story is great to use as it's free and online. To begin with, you'll have your front cover with the title on. To start with, you'll need to add what scene it is and the name, whether it is interior or exterior. For extra detail, you can add what time of day it is. After this, you can add action, which you right-click and you'll find all the titles you'll need. To add to dialogue, you need to select character, enter, then you can type your dialogue that you want. Next to the name, you can add how it is set, in this case, happily. Within the script, you can add camera shots by right-clicking and selecting camera action, then OK. That's the basics of creating a script.
What we're going to do is a storyboard, and this is where you draw out all the examples of the scenes that you're going to have in your production. You need to make sure you put in the different shots, how long the shot will be, and what speech will be used in each shot.
The floor plans. There isn't much to this apart from simply outlay everything in the room, including light positions and where windows and doors are, and then add a key in order to know where everything is and what everything is. The risk assessments. For the risk assessments, you must date it and then list at least 2 or 3 risks in the room used, and then list how it can be prevented. Using the table below here, you must read all the points and then find the likelihood and the consequence of it, which adds towards the score or colour.
You can find location record templates online, and to start with, you need to date it, where the location is, and notes and visuals, in this case tables and chairs. And for the sound, right now I can hear traffic outside and students. For the lighting, there's a large window at the back of the room and a small window by the door. Location agreements are similar to an actors agreement, so it's between who owns the location and yourself. It basically states what rights to the production they have, if they have any, and details about the production such as the timings and the dates when it will be filming. At the bottom of the page, you and the location owner have to sign and date it to make it official authorization.
The actors agreement. This is between person 1 is simply the person who is working for the company. Person 2 is the actor. The location of the premises to be filmed is simply the area you're going to be filming in. So, as an example, a park or a bedroom. The purpose is how long your film is going to be and what kind of project it is, and then include the title name below it. Then below that you will include the signature of the actor, who shall say you can own all of the footage recorded in the production. Below that you must sign on behalf of the performer to make sure that you are in the correct guidelines of authorization.